Historically, there's been medium and long sort of cycle projects, and pretty much ranging from deep water projects that can be 2 to 3 years, whereas Middle East projects or Russian projects have been 1 to 2 years. And what's happened recently is that we see sort of a faster gear of short cycle barrels from U.S. unconventionals, and they're pretty much one of the leading producers behind G5, which is the converse of what it was before 2012, the shale revolution. It's a 25-year time horizon, and the supply pretty much fits with our long-term demand and dated Brent price. And we look at the various crudes globally and how this fits into our sort of the crude trade patterns and refinery configurations for a particular country. And that's all tied into our long-term global balances. But apart from the long-term view, you can also look at it from a short-term and medium-term and answer those sort of supply questions. So like the medium-term, is there a supply gap in the next 5 years? Do we have enough barrels to come on stream? Or even on the short-term, who's the major producers apart from the U.S. unconventionals? So U.S. has one of the best break-even prices globally, especially in the Permian and some of the major basins. And what we're seeing in deep water areas such as North Sea and deep water Gulf of Mexico is that it's forced innovation to these areas. And we've seen price drops ranging from 50% to 75% in particular projects. And this helps us keep an eye on upcoming projects that could possibly be sanctioned. So we look at 21 major producers globally, and that's pretty much the 80-20 rule of production. So in 2015, after the price drop, there's been a lot of questions around base declines, what's happening with conventional projects, will they be sanctioned anytime soon? What's the price drop in the different quintiles of unconventional Permian? And so we've developed this product, Crude Oil Supply Analytics, to pretty much answer those questions. Apart from the PowerPoint deliverables covering assumptions and critical drivers for these countries, we also cover above ground risks. Iraq can pretty much produce 9 million, but why can't it, right? And it's these above ground risks that are factored into our forecasts. Apart from that, we do have a data set that pretty much you can just dump it, and a slick dashboard where you can slice and dice the data, whether it's by terrain. Do you want to know how much deep water is coming on in the next 5 years, or unconventionals, or do you want to look at the major operators sort of driving our forecast?